Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today, we're going to be having a look at
TimeVerb-X.
But first, we're going to be kicking off with the Songtember track that was produced, written, recorded for Songtember by the Lily Pillies. This is Wallflower.
She stands alone, staring at the wall. Won't speak a word, says nothing at all. Across the way, the boys just stand. They don't really know, and they don't really care. From small things, big things grow. Watching and waiting, and keeping it slow. Holding a light and a lonely prayer. Maybe tomorrow, yeah. A lonely tear. When no one's here, your heart stops beating. Maybe tomorrow, or someday in June. Even a wallflower, one day will bloom. Maybe tomorrow, or someday in June. Even a wallflower, one day will bloom. Alone in his room, and it's a Saturday night. Listening to records till the morning light. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Waiting for no one. A lonely tear. When no one's here, your heart stops beating. Maybe tomorrow, or someday in June. Even a wallflower, one day will bloom. Take your time and it will be just fine. So hold on. Some days out and you know it's alright. So hold on. Maybe tomorrow, or someday in June. Even a wallflower, one day will bloom. Take your time and it will be just fine. So hold on. Some days out and you know it's alright. So hold on. Maybe
Boom. The Lily Pillies there with the Wallflower. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. Here I am. There I am. Big deal. All right, what's going on? I'm Jade. This is How to App on iOS, where every day we take a look at apps and stuff and things and all that kind of jazz. And if it's jazz, it's jazz. There you go. Welcome to the show. What's going on to the folks in the audience? Let's say hello. Thomas Christ, Russ, 8889, Tremor Bear, Mix Club. Who else is here? Si, it's effing good to see you. Boom. So there's a link pinned to the top of the chat if you want to go check out the Lily Pillies. They're a really cool band. They're worth your time. Go do it. Welcome to Wart Warriors. For $1 a month, you can become a Wart Warrior. Why you... Maybe. Today we are looking at an app like we normally do most days. And today's app is, let me first do some price checks over here, some price drops or anything like that. Nothing's changed. There's really not worth talking about anything from yesterday. Go and watch yesterday's show. We're looking at TimeVerb today. TimeVerb-X by Genuine Soundware, GSi, who have been pumping out the apps like absolutely no tomorrow. Indeed, they have been doing that. And a lot of these recreations of apps, but not recreations of old hardware, I should say, like reverbs and tape flutters and all this kind of stuff. And today is a little bit different because it's a spring reverb. So it's analog meets digital, plus a digital, and it's really, really cool. $17.99 is what it is worth. And it's really sweet. It's very, very sweet. I know what people are going to say, and I say it often too. It's another reverb. But people keep coming up with new ways to do reverbs. If you want another reverb, this is going to be good for you. Is there anything else I need to cover before I jump in and open it? I don't think so. Let's just get in and out and do this today. I've got a project set here. Let's just shut my phone down before I throw it at the wall and grab a guitar. That would be helpful. We need a guitar for this. So I've got a project here that I made, and I've got an instance of TimeVerb-X running on each of these tracks. So we've got Genuine Sounds, another app which is by GSi. We've got Strummer over here and Bismarck. These are two guitar sounds, and I've got another guitar in here with Rhino and TimeVerb-X. And over here we've got 3 instances of scalar running. So I'm just going to hit play and play it. So I've got all the effects off the piano. So the reverb and everything's turned off here. And we've got an instance of TimeVerb-X by Gregory. Sounds nice, yeah? Wow, beautiful stuff. So let's have a look at the app, shall we? We'll concentrate on this piano here. So we'll solo this out. Put down my guitar for a second. So I'm only running an instance of of TimeVerb-X on with Rhino. That's all I'm running there. Nothing special. So we've got our Genuine Sounds piano here. And let's go through and have a look at the interface of this wonderful little thing here. I'm going to take out all the sound, give you just the raw piano. There's just the raw piano. Now you see down the bottom here, let's turn this down a bit. We've got a spring reverb and we've got a digital reverb. So up along the top here are the controls for the spring, and down the bottom are the controls for the digital reverb. And down here we have this wonderful spring effect. Check this out. Let's do it. Ready? I'm just going to see how it says hit me. That's not doing it. I have no sound up. I've got to turn the spring up. See the spring volume? So the harder you hit it, the more spring you get. That's pretty cool. Doesn't really add anything, but it's just something cool that they've added there. So you've got the two volume levels down here, so you can mix in the different sounds. So your digital and your spring reverb. So you can have either or a bit of both. We'll start at the bottom actually. So here's where your volumes are for your two reverbs. And you've got a dry signal, so you can completely pull out the entire dry signal. If we hit play now, that's not good. You know what? I really love iOS today. iOS can go get fucked today. Because I woke up today and my iPhone microphone no longer works. It's got some kind of dirt in it, or I don't know. Who knows? You just go to sleep and these things just stop working. Technology. It's a savior, it's a blessing, and it's shit as well. On top of everything else. Exactly what we need. So, let's try this again. Now we've just got the spring running. We can take out the dry signal. And again, it's doing it again. I have no idea why. Breathe. I don't know, guys. I've been using this thing for days and not a problem. But, yeah. I got nothing. There's nothing running in the background. Wow. Trust me. Let's say it's not the app. It's my gear. It's definitely my gear. There's something wrong with my iPad. You know what? Let's fuck off that. So let's see what we can do now. Hit a piano. Boom. We'll bring in TimeVerb. Let's just make a MIDI track here. And see if I can recreate that one we had. What do we have? We were using scalar. Boom, scalar. And we'll connect this up, out. Make sure this piano's got no reverb on it. Okay, now we've got to connect duration, 4 beats. What else do we need to do? Connect to the door. Then we've got to select some chords. I'm going to select some chords here. Voice lock on. We'll hit a performance. We'll try that again. I'm just grabbing random chords, man. We'll loop that. There you go. Now it's working right. So now you can hear just the spring. And we've got, for both the spring and the digital, we have a high pass and low pass. We've got a decay, a dampening. We've got spring tension, the timbre, the dispersion and stereo width. Let's give it some width. So you can hear that spread out. So you can hear those springs. Definitely a nice replica of spring reverb there. We'll give it some decay. Now what's nice here is with the decay, with the spring, you've got this little section here. This is your warning. Because if you go into this little section here, you're gonna feed back, man. Which is really cool for like guitar and stuff. So, you know, you get some really interesting sounds. You're creating a nice feedback loop there with your decay. So there we've turned up our low pass and you should be able to hear the difference with our EQing. That's why I'm taking out the dry signal so you can hear what's going on. You can tighten up your spring tension. Nice and tight. Loosen it up as you like. What's going on, Jamie? Anyone else I may have missed? I don't think so. But what's really nice is you can add in your digital reverb. So we've got no digital reverb in here. Let's take out the spring completely. And you've got a big room here as well. You've got a room at the end. Nice big room. So we've got an early reflections here, and you can hear what's going on as we turn that up. The diffusion. What happened? What happened? did the sound just cut on my iPad? A bad signal. What's that? Some node in the channel is producing invalid. I've never seen that before ever in my life. I've never seen that. That is new. Bad signal. Let the developer know about it. So which is it? What is it? What's doing it? I can't even delete the channel. Wow. Today can go get fucked, honestly. Every day you can. I'm telling you, man. I'm done. Bad signal happened the other day. You're going to send me a pic. Like, what could I do about it? People send me pics all the time of things like I'm the developer. Yeah, such is life. The other day, somebody messaged me on YouTube asking me why one of the apps, some app that hasn't been fixed yet. I'm like, I don't know. Let me get into the code and start working on it. Clearly, I'm the developer. Let's go see if we can get this back working. There we go. Oh, for comparison. Okay. Well, at least we got it working again. No, who knows what that was? Bad signal. I reckon it's my iPad. I can't wait for a new iPad. So you can see, taking away from the issues on my iPad today, this is it's some really nice sounds. Really nice to be able to mix and match stuff here. But what's really interesting about this is we have this routing here. So we're running a parallel routing at the moment. So we've got both of these running together, yeah? So they're running side by side. But you can change this so the digital reverb is running through the spring, and you can switch this between the other way around. So now the spring, so if I turn down the spring, nothing's going to come through to the digital reverb because it has to go through the spring before it gets to the digital reverb. If we switch this to down here, did I lose sound again? Did I get a bad error again? I did. There we go. Bad signal. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Fucking hell. I've never seen this before. I've been doing this show for how long? I can't even delete it. Look at that. It won't even let me delete the channel. There we go. Interesting. I'm going to grab a guitar this time, see what happens. Man, I got nothing today. I really do have nothing. Honestly. I'm going to bring in Bismarck just for some guitar. Let's go over here and grab our wave tables where we want guitars. Yeah, I could do that. Why not? Why not? Let's just do this. I don't really care at this point. I'll do a complete hard reset. Let's see what happens. And we'll sit here and talk about how sucky Apple are. Hey, test pattern. Test pattern. There we go. Now that's an interesting thing. Don't get me started, Leela. Okay, so we'll wait for this to reboot. And so Thomas Christ is up after this. Trust me, hopefully he doesn't have as many issues as what I'm having today. It's not the app, let me tell you that. For some reason, like I had this setup going last night for about 2 hours and was just jamming away. Had not one problem at all. This morning I woke up, my iPhone doesn't work anymore. The microphone doesn't work anymore. My iPad's doing weird things. Who knows? Maybe overnight Apple just decided to screw all their machines up. Who knows? Do I care? Not not really. So let's start again. Yeah, who knows, Thomas? Hopefully you have a bit of good luck today. I'm just not in the mood. What are we doing? Let's just put in a piano motifs, and we'll send. Let's just do a. I want to keep using the scaler. In fact, what we'll do is we'll open the one I already had, because that worked at the start, didn't it? There we go. Let's see if this is any better. And I'm going to solo this. Guess we won't do that. We'll just try. Sorry to the developer for this pathetic show. It is what it is. What can I do? I knew today was going to be one of those days. Let's try this again. Bismarck. Try connecting this. It goes to this. Goes to that. Goes to this. Da 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 da. All right. Set this to 4. And let's grab a random artist. Maybe someone else with some more chords. Maybe. There we go. So I'm going to go and pick a guitar from here. We'll choose wavetables. No. What have I got? Got a 12 string. That'll do, I think, for now. Now that's extremely loud. Here we go. Right, where were we? We were talking about routing, weren't we? I need to put that on a loop. So we have this routing in here. So now we're going through the digital reverb first. So if I turn down the digital reverb, nothing's coming through because it needs to go through here first. It needs to go through the digital reverb and then into the spring reverb. So see how we've created this drone underneath? It's really neat. But now we've changed the routing, so the spring reverb is sending to the digital reverb. got a really nice parallel mix between the two. Plus, not only that is you get a whole bunch of presets in here. Shall we go through those? So we've got a medium hall, a large hall, and this is just using the digital, so some of them are a mix and some are a combination. Want some feedback? Got a gated delay here. Now we move into the ones with our spring. So we've got a high tension, nice and tight spring reverb. This one's going to give us feedback, it says. That's cool. Hey, Falco. Big, dangly springs. Listen to those springs. They're loose as hell. So they're all your presets. What happens when we put it through a microphone? Shall we find out? I think we should. Let's add a microphone in here. La 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 I've taken out all of the dry signal just so you can hear what's going on with the with both the reverbs. So you can hear with this dampening, you're going to get a much longer reverb on here. Let's give the decay a bit more. Some pretty nice reverb action there, yeah? Let me just turn down the mic for a minute. Just mute it. Mute. There we go. So when you hit the file here, you can initialize your program, delete a program, reload factory banks. You've got a user's manual here. And you can write a brand new preset. So if you create a brand new preset, you go in here, call it Today Sucks. And hit OK, and that will now be in your preset banks down here. So really easy to create a brand new preset, really easy to delete one. So you can just delete one from here. Super easy to use. There is a manual, and the user's manual is in here. So this tells you about where this has come from. So the thinking behind this particular app. Normally I would have started with this, but today was, yeah. This is combines the Type 4 Spring Reverb, first released in 2008. This app was a new algorithmic digital reverb. The Type 4 Spring Reverb emulation was originally inspired by Accutronics reverb tank Type 4, like those used in classic Hammond organs of the A100 series. So that is what the Spring is based off. And the also used in many famous electric guitar amplifiers and all of that stuff. So that's you've got a bit of an intro to it, and you've got an intro to the developer and how it all works, low pass. So everything's all in here if you get lost. Nice to have. I do like it when the instructions are in the app. You don't have to go outside the ecosystem and go look elsewhere. That's always a good thing. Let's change this out. Maybe we'll just go out to some noodling. Noodling. So I've got a guitar. I wonder what the acoustic sounds like through it. Should we find out? Should we find out what the acoustic sounds like? That sounds cool. grab something like this. Nice big live arena. So it sounds really nice. Nice on a guitar. I'm sure it's going to sound really good on drums too. Should we try that? Then we might, let's see what it does to some drums. Didn't want to do that. We'll go for like a drum computer. And we'll add a copy of this on it. TimeVerb. Let's pick a random drum beat, something from here, that'll do. There it is off. Let's turn it back on. Through a different routing. That's with the entire signal out. Sounds great. How cool is that? So we've taken out the entire dry mix. That's wicked. Nice, big, sexy reverb. I'm just going to close down this for today because stuff. So how much was it again? How much is this thing? I can't remember. Is that it there? There it is here. So $17.99. If you want to grab it, it's pretty wicked. Nice mix of stuff. You can create a nice mix of digital and analog, a bit of spring, a bit of delay, a bit of reverb. You can do all the fancy stuff, and it sounds really nice. Genuine GSi just keep putting out really, really, really fantastic apps, and they've got more that we're going to be reviewing. Also, next week I get to review, which I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for next week because there was an update yesterday. I'll quickly do this before we shoot you over to Thomas's channel. There was an update yesterday to Riffler. Riffler got an update yesterday, and look at this beautiful interface. Yeah? Look at how pretty this is. I don't even know if I have to have Man, so we're going to be looking at this next week. Really exciting. Riffler is AUV3 now. Does it sound good? Fuck me. So if you're not a guitarist, you can be. Very exciting. Can't wait to do an update review of this next week. We've got an interview with JDL tomorrow, so come and join us for that. Where's the thing? There it is. JDL's on the show tomorrow. Come and join us for an interview. Should be really awesome to catch up with JDL. I'm out of here for today. Thomas Christ is up next. You'll get dumped automatically over there, and all will be good. So, pressing all the buttons, man. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We all rise together. I'll see you tomorrow. Boom.